Hello and welcome, or maybe welcome back to some of you. Today's case takes us to Duncanfield, a town in Greater Manchester. It's the 4th of February 2022, and it had been a typical day for 20-year-old Dylan Keelan. He finished a shift at the factory where he worked alongside his mother, then went off to watch the football. Later he would be invited to a friend's party. He was hesitant at first, but his girlfriend had persuaded him to go and have a good time. Dylan, who is described as an amazing lad by friends and family, had left the party to nip to the local Premier shop on Cheetham Hill Road, sometime after 9 p.m. Dylan's friend had said he was going to buy balloons and told him to take care of himself as he was leaving. Inside the store, witnesses described Dylan as being in a good mood, laughing and joking. However, moments after he left, screams were heard from the front of the store. Dylan had been ambushed and then brutally stabbed. A member of the public arrived and began CPR. An ambulance would arrive shortly after. Despite their efforts, Dylan was pronounced dead at the scene. The ambulance service would notify the police of the current situation. Meanwhile, Dylan's mum is browsing her Facebook. She cannot believe what she is reading. Praying it is not true, she tries contacting the police. Eventually they give her the news she had been dreading to hear. Her son was dead. Can you imagine reading about the death of your child in a Facebook post? You would think it was some kind of sick joke. Unfortunately, however, the police were unable to identify him immediately. A cordon was put in place at the scene as the investigation got underway. Pretty soon 4 teenage males, 2 16-year-olds and 2 17-year-olds would be arrested on suspicion of murder and held for questioning. 2 boys would quickly be released under investigation. After further questioning, the 2 remaining boys would be conditionally bailed. Whilst I was researching this case, I came across a comment posted on the Thames Correspondent blog. The author is unknown. I will read the comment as it is written. I was at the scene and we tried to help Dylan. We didn't know removed, was going to pull that knife out. Now please stop blaming the other boys. This is one person's fault and one person's fault only. The other lads that was invoked even rung the ambulance and comforted Dylan on the floor whilst he was passing. There is 2 16-year-old boys that are traumatized because of removed actions. You cannot blame them. On the 7th of February, a 5th boy would be arrested, 17 years old, who cannot be named due to legal reasons. Over the following days he would be held for questioning. On the 9th of February he was charged with murder and threatening a person with a blade sharply pointed article in a public place. He appeared at Manchester and Salford Magistrates Court that same day, and was remanded into youth custody to appear at Manchester Crown Court the following day, where he would again be remanded back into custody to await trial in mid-July. Police will make a decision on the other suspects over the next coming weeks. Another stabbing, another life lost. When will it all end? Dylan's mother pays tribute to her son. Dylan, my son, was a lovely, hardworking, kind and respectful boy. He absolutely loved his family and close friends. Dylan will be missed dearly by everyone who had the pleasure to be around him. He will never be forgotten and will always be in my heart and part of my life. It is difficult to put into words at this moment as I am broken and distraught. I just want to say thank you to everyone for their support, kind words and donations. Finally, in Dylan's own words, always find a way to turn a negative into a positive, so let's all stay strong together. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe.